Quantum organization, integrating human and business elements, balancing profit, purpose, and people. Hi, let's talk about something that sets truly successful organizations apart: integrating business performance with human well-being. I've seen companies that obsess over financial performance, chasing growth at all costs, only to end up with burned-out employees and a disengaged workforce. And I've seen organizations that prioritize employee well-being, but struggle with profitability because they lack the right structure to sustain both. Wouldn't it be great if businesses realized that success isn't a choice between financial results and human-centered leadership? It's about aligning both to create lasting impact. I would suggest that organizations thrive when they balance profit with purpose. Too often, companies focus only on quarterly earnings, cost-cutting, and efficiency metrics, forgetting that their greatest asset isn't just their product or market position, it's their people. The most sustainable businesses don't just ask, how do we increase revenue? But also, how do we create an environment where people feel valued, motivated, and connected to something bigger? Wouldn't it be great if leadership saw employee engagement and well-being as strategic advantages rather than just HR concerns? I've noticed that the most resilient companies are led by purpose-driven leadership. These are leaders who don't just make business decisions based on short-term financial goals, but consider the long-term impact on people, culture, and society. They recognize that success isn't just measured in revenue, but in the trust they build with employees, the relationships they cultivate with customers, and the positive influence they have beyond their bottom line. Wouldn't it be great if more organizations embraced leadership that inspires rather than just manages? Many businesses struggle because they treat work as purely transactional. Employees trade time for money, and leaders expect productivity in return. I would suggest that the best organizations understand that work is more meaningful when it's tied to a deeper sense of purpose. People don't just want a job. They want to contribute, to grow, and to feel like their work matters. Wouldn't it be great if workplaces weren't just places where tasks were completed, but environments where people felt a sense of fulfillment and impact? I've seen companies try to create employee-focused initiatives, flexible work policies, wellness programs, recognition programs, but struggle to integrate them into the company's core business strategy. The best companies don't treat employee well-being as a separate initiative or an HR project. They embed it into how work is structured, how decisions are made, and how success is measured. Wouldn't it be great if organizations realized that when employees feel energized, supported, and purpose-driven, business performance naturally improves? I've noticed that organizations that successfully integrate human and business elements don't just see employees as workers, they see them as partners in success. Instead of just managing tasks, they create spaces where employees can contribute ideas, develop their strengths, and help shape the company's future. They understand that when people are given the freedom to innovate, the support to grow, and the recognition they deserve, they naturally perform at their best. Wouldn't it be great if businesses saw their workforce not as a cost, but as a key driver of long-term success? I would suggest that true success is about finding harmony between financial sustainability, employee well-being, and purpose-driven leadership. When organizations balance these elements, they don't just grow, they build something that lasts. Wouldn't it be great if more companies understood that profit and purpose aren't opposites, but powerful allies in creating meaningful and sustainable success? The real question is, are we building businesses that only focus on short-term gains, or are we creating workplaces where both people and performance thrive together?